I like how you type oops sorry caps in caps.
早急で我らのはずの思いついす過去未来です今この時を永遠となる世界の記憶を解き放とう改変される氷の記憶は最高
that
I don't
just
think
me?
he can hear
That's
us.
right. That's the whole problem.
Why can't Kanata hear us?
I don't know. I just stopped getting audio from Discord.
Do you have it now?
Yep.
Okay.
That was
Did you
weird.
hear what Salenta said?
Nope.
Okay, well.
It doesn't matter, but you should have gone north.
Okay. I didn't
Yes.
actually see who had it, but they were going north, so I just went south.
I wasn't going north. I was hitting a positional.
Ah,
Do those show up on the party list?
No.
No.
Nah. That's gonna be rough.
I tried to adjust for you going south, but then I didn't make it.
I mean, the alternative is you just like whichever person is
Yeah.
closer to south to the start.
The problem is that you were east-west. As a result, equidistant.
Dak? Placeholder, please. Minimal effort, but I appreciate it. Sides and out, sides and in. Oh, and this is gonna have to be stack afterwards.
Not if both healers are on the same side.
I don't want to talk about what just happened.
I also went to the wrong side, but there's enough time, especially for the fire in, for you to run to the correct side before the stack marker goes off. If you notice in time. If it's fire out, then there's not enough time.
I have time to separate really quick, but
Stacks. Fire out on the correct side. And stack. Whew.
I was technically in too.
Like, I have enough time to use my charge.
too many people here.
Yay. Obliteration and cast. Yikes! Ah! Ah! We just died to autos. Right. It's fire in.
Oh, what side?
What side? Always the B side.
Oops.
Oh, we're still going.
This is fire out. Don't know if we'll have enough. No. Oh, and that's physical anyway. All right. For the stack markers on the Shiva Junction. Is that physical or magic?
What specific attack?
The ones where you stack with the healers?
Wonder what it's called. Probably like classical sculpture?
No, classical sculpture are the sculptures falling from the sky. That's physical. That's the second stack marker. That's after Titan.
Oh. Not Diamond Dust, right? Plunging Ice?
Plunging Ice, I think, is the individual icicles falling from the sky, right? Where we drop them in place. I don't even know what attack it is that we're soaking, other than we're soaking it in the two safe zones. It doesn't seem to leave anything behind. The icicle charge lines are really, really thin.
from me to Tam is probably safe. To not hit each other. It's really not that wide.
Yep. I've definitely been this close before, and it's fine. Depending on the angle of the...
Yeah, I was going to say, the angle matters, right? If both of ours are coming on straight, it's fine, but if one of ours is angled, then it might clip the other person. Is there supposed to be a method that we're not utilizing to make sure that we don't end up with like 6 people on one spot?
So, if everyone is going to the side that is opposite of your icicles, then you should end up with 4 and 4, right? Because we're dropping them in a symmetrical pattern around the arena. The problem is that some of them are, it's like, you could go left or you could go right. And if people are like, oh, I'm going to go left, and then they have to run further left because they're jumping out of an icicle puddle, then that's when you end up with, like 5 people crammed into a tiny little clown car of a space.
Right, because I think part of the problem is also just like, depending on exactly where people drop the circles, that area could be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, but like, there's no reason why 4 people really need to be on that side anyway. Like, it's symmetrical, like rotationally symmetrical. So there surely shouldn't be 4 people ever anyway. Like, it should be 2 in every one of the corners. I mean, I guess it means 2 people would need to run into the last exploding area rather than run to their get knocked back to their safe spot and feel safe the whole time. But there's actually quite a lot of time there.
Yeah, the last circle that explodes around, you have about a second or 2 before the icicles go off.
That. But it's hard to tell. When there's a whole bunch of explosions going on sometimes. It doesn't feel like as long as it is.
Alright, well, are we good? Was there anything else to figure out on that poll?
Is Kanata still checking?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Has Kanata lost audio again?
What's up?
Can you hear us? We were just asking if you were still checking on that damage type or if good to go.
I don't know what the attack we're looking for is.
Okay, no worries. We'll just go with we'll just go with what we have. And I will try to check to see what the name of that is. It's like, yes, I'm pretty sure it's magic, but I don't want to waste Heart of Light on that attack if it's not magic. Red. Corners out. And spread.
Ice flow.
There's 2 overlapping circles. Oh, I'm dead. Whack!
600,000. Alright, ice flow, 80,000, magic, ice.
Ice flows then. Okay. Red. Runners in. Spread. One of these days I'm just gonna go right off the edge.
What? The rocks falling killed me? Those do damage?
I'm so confused. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot.
And that caused a wave too. I'm upset. It did 11,000 damage when the rocks came down and I died to that.
That was unexpected. Pretty much.
Stacks. Out and sides with your stacks. Is fine.
Oh, it's that place.
I'm gonna die.
Tam, are you just dying to damage?
I believe so. Unless whoever went... Is it you, Tylee, that goes towards me?
No,
I go towards
it's me.
Well, no, I go towards Tam.
Were you on? Okay, I guess I thought that Tam was on the AB12 side.
Unless I am somehow getting hit
You're
by
getting,
his.
you're getting too far over. Because what I do is I slide out towards placeholder and gap close.
See, I don't gap close.
Right. Well, you don't need to because you're. Well, actually, you could.
I don't think it's damage because I'm doing a heal before we all slide, so
If Tam's
everybody
dying,
else is surviving.
if Tam's dying to ice pillar, that's because he's too close to one of the icicles. Then
It was when they dropped, so. It was
Yeah.
full. But yeah, Tam, were you on AB12 side?
Yes.
I think I just didn't get into the stack soon enough, so you took a little bit more damage. Because, as I'm sure you can appreciate, I had to get another GCD in. Bread. Sides and in. And then spread. Get really in.
It was the blue.
Yes. I guess if all 4 DPS have orange, then it's got to be probably blue. I assume yellow also wipes us if it's in the middle.
If anything touches the middle, it wipes us.
To be fair, on my screen, my name is above Tylee's. So.
It's true. On placeholder's screen, his name is above Tylee's. Red.
That was my fault. I hit the wrong button.
Out corners. And spread.
Who's second after?
We'll find out.
Bye, placeholder.
Give me shields. I need more shield.
Someone else gonna die. Okay.
Heal aggro.
Okay.
I mean, yes, we're in a sad spot.
I just didn't have my usual stuff.
Wait, no.
after
I just
dying.
died.
Yeah, I didn't have my. Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk off.
Talit and I were really close to each other and we didn't get hit by each other's. I was standing this close to Tylee from placeholder and we didn't get hit by each other's.
What killed you then?
Damage.
Well, I mean, technically that'd be true with 2 icicles.
Yeah, I didn't get healed enough.
Bless you. Bless you.
Alright.
My second wind wasn't enough to get me over.
Yeah,
You
normally I
needed
have.
third wind.
Yeah. Normally I have more there and I just didn't have any of it because I died.
That's the only thing they'll announce on the 5th. Third win for Monk.
I feel like there was
Only Monk.
I feel like there was a third wind at some point. Like
I
maybe
think
it
there
was
was
a
like
talent.
a trait that
Yeah, trait.
increased their second wind feeling or something.
Yeah, I think that was it. Because second wind was cross-classable at the time. Stack. Corners in. Sorry, out north-south. Out north-south. And stack.
God.
That's probably my fault because I started to run in.
No, I think I got hit by the explosion from one of the icicles.
Oh.
I was like barely inside of its AoE.
Fire in on the B side. Attention to the stock. It is out on the corners. check your number and your tether.
Kanata, no!
Hand is on the B side. I killed you, placeholder.
Man, I was in position and everything. I was so proud of myself.
This is lightning.
There's a 200-degree cone. Or is it 200? Yeah, 200
Hey,
degree
guess
cone.
what we made it to technically?
I don't see any lions.
After this is lion.
Nope, it's another one of these things.
I don't see any lions.
Oh, healer OB3. Wait, I can't do this fast enough. You're so dead. Sorry. Take a while.
Do it, Kanata.
Oh, do it!
Alright, it's a good thing we know how to do this mechanic.
I have no idea what it's talking about. I don't think it's gonna matter.
It
Lions!
was, inside corners.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. What am I doing?
DPS go to your cross ones, right?
Whoa! There's a fucking cone.
Okay.
That thing is huge.
That's a lot of lions.
Yeah. So I guess we're doing the Simba strat.
Are we supposed to go to our lion or go away from our lion?
I'm gonna have to. It's the second
Looks like a way.
thing that was linked in the strats channel. Oh yeah, this is the bitty bitty.
What
Bitty
if I
bitty
want to go
strat.
with that Scar and the Hyena strat?
So you dodge the thing, and then you make this little like. Oh, that's why our waymarkers are where they are. You go onto the waymarkers that are diagonal to the line you're tethered to, and they're always tethered to DPS. That seems easy enough. Then there's a knockback, and you use anti-knockback when the indicator appears on the ground. Okay.
Back up for a second. When did the stock come out? Was that when we were all dead? And I just
I
missed
believe so.
It was
Alright.
when Kanata was executing LB3
Alright, so that happens, I guess.
before the lines even fall. There's
Okay.
like an obliterate and shit even in between that.
So it's knockback, then obliterate, then the stalked thing, and then lions.
So there's the knockback. You finish the release from the previous thing. Then everyone should be alive, hypothetically.
Is the release the releasing of the stock?
Release is releasing of the stock from the classic sculpture phase.
Right. Okay. Does she do another stock after that?
Yes. She
Rude.
does a stock. Yeah, she does what? It was release. Then everyone gets in. She does another obliterate and then a stock. No, sorry. We did the tank thing. There was a stock, tank swap mechanic, and I don't remember if there was an obliterate after that or not. But
So she hadn't done her second release by the time Lion started.
no, the stock is. You're gonna have to remember this thing through this entire complicated mechanic. So there's a stock before the statues, and then a release, and then there's a stock before the lions, and then a release.
The stock is probably after the tank busters, no? Or was it before? No, it's
she
after
cast.
the tank busters.
Yeah, I was dead when she was casting stock, and I died to the tank busters. The obliterate was before that because I was alive for the obliterate. So it was, I think, release, obliterate, tank buster, stock, lions. There might be a cast in there somewhere as well. I can just check the text guide that has the actual list of abilities.
So if anybody's unclear on the lasers, make sure that you review that right now.
Granada, did you see what killed you?
Yeah.
What killed Kanata?
The 200-degree AoE before the lasers come out?
The Rapturous Reach?
Yeah.
I didn't see the timing on what killed me. I don't know if I took damage from that and then died my laser.
I think the lasers were out of order because Konata died before his went out.
Because I've always seemed to get the one. I'm sure that's random. But I thought I died to the first laser.
You might have gotten 2 1s. Oops.
What? That would be bullshit.
Well, I died, so it went to someone random.
I assume we're using the same north-south priority system for the lion tethers.
No, the lion tethers, you have to see which line you're tethered to.
No, I mean for the ones that don't get tethered, sorry. Because it says they randomly go to either the DPS or the tanks and healers. So there's a world where we're gonna have to split north and south.
So let me just read what this says, and I will tell you if I understand it. So the tethers you position on the air cardinals, standing on the way markers. That's why they're where they are. Diagonal to your line. Then, if you do not have a tether, ranged will stand directly north or south of the big line to bait the first cone and puddle. Melees, positioning is tight. You don't want to bait the big lion while also staying out of the small lion cones. So I think that's another one world in which you're like using the floor patterns and you're like, this right here is barely in melee range and also safe.
I'm guessing there's a specific reason the tank or melee baiting big lion is on the back half of the marker.
It shoots a cone at the closest target.
Well, yeah, they want to be the closest target, so they're standing on the lion, and then it will shoot it right off the edge on step 4. And then on step 5, you get knocked back, and there's going to be another set of cones with the same lion that you're tethered to. And it's important that the like in this case the tanks do not want to use anti-knockback, but the DPS do, and the healers also do, because the tanks basically immediately after that want to be the one to bait the second cone from the big lions, and the DPS are baiting the same cones, and they're already in position.
But on step 1, it says that the tethers can go to either.
Yes.
Okay. I think he was asking just if he's going to be ranged north or south. That's all he was asking, I think.
Okay.
Well, I need to understand the strat too.
Okay.
I was starting from the beginning.
We're trying to step 1.
So I am assuming then, yes, that we are using the same party system priority for who's going north and who's going south.
Or you can just go to the one that's closest to your whatever assignment. Because if you don't have a tether, if you don't have one of the small lion tethers, then you should always be going the same direction. Right? Maybe not. I guess if there's
Yeah, no.
Well, no, we should, because it's either DPS or tanks and healers, so yeah. Right?
Yeah, all four DPS, right. So in that case, you would be, well, I guess both you and Midori are on the north half currently.
Oh yeah, no, so that doesn't work.
If we do our stack groups.
Yeah, so if we do the stack groups, it's Tam and Midori going north, and then Salenta and Placeholder going south.
So in that case, I guess we have a melee and a range, so we don't have to worry about who's the range. Never mind.
Yeah, so you just, in this diagram, replace the healer with the ranged and the tank with the melee.
Okay.
Bahamut.
That's not. I don't think it's really the same, but yeah.
It's just dropping puddles next to each other.
Oh, in that sense, yeah, like Earth Shakers. But by the way, for blues, if you want to make a trick, if you want a trick for yourself to figure out what your priority is to go north or south, you can boil it down 2 steps for any position. Because we are going east-west for our general mechanics, tanks, healers versus DPS. All you basically need to do is, depending on where you are in the sort order, as long as we stay on our sides at the start of that second phase, which we should do, then you just need to look, hey, is the person on my side blue? If not, go left. And if somebody on your side is blue, then you just need to check the person who's either above or below you on the sort order, right? So if you're 7th on the list, you just need to check the 8th person. Otherwise, you're going to go left, south. So, if that makes any sense to people, it's just a 2-step check. Is it a tank or healer? Is your partner blue person? And then is it the person that you would adjust for if it is the person on the same side? So if that helps anybody.
I just look at the person who's in the list below me.
Well, yeah, 7th person,
Add it one
you're
step.
kind of lucky.
Well,
I mean, it's more important for us in the middle.
yeah. Placeholders are the easiest.
I got other big brain things in my mind. I can't be looking at colors and stuff.
Well, hopefully you're looking at colors. I hope you're looking at colors. That's the only thing that you're looking at.
Don't
Yeah.
see red.
That. Corners out and stack. Same side as you were on before.
Oops.
Rescue Midori.
Rescue yourself.
Look, I keep that on a 3rd hotbar so I don't use it accidentally.
It should be like hockey number 1. Like the 1 key.
You want to get randomly rescued?
Just make sure you slide cast me.
Did I mention it was randomly?
Make sure I have triple cast on.
It's like, the rescue isn't to save that person, it's to save yourself from the stack market.
How did the other person do?
More HP. It's real close. Being able to survive that with
Could also be a food thing. I don't know. Always eating.
I am.
I mean, it could just be who had more gear drops.
Yep.
Damn, you should have trusted me, man. I had your back.
I have no mana.
See, on my screen, you didn't start moving until I was past you.
Should have trusted me.
They're having Aurora.
I am actually laughing out loud.
At the fact that placeholder decided to move.
No, that carrot would even mention Aurora.
I hope all of us are running.
All my friends.
But thank you for your concern.
The answer was
What happened there?
no. Nobody had enough HP. I didn't have reprisal up for that one.
That would have,
Yeah, that would kill Slunter without food.
I think just reprisal would have been enough for everyone, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been lucky with gears, so if I couldn't live through that, I don't think anybody could.
Let's take a break after this pull. Don't wipe us so you can take the break early. Stack. It's in with your stack. Get real close. Closer than you think you need to be.
This is
Not
bad.
a,
This is
that's
bad.
not,
You went to the
that's-
wrong side.
Oh!
That was all.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It was
I'm
bad.
confused.
Bad, and then you saved it, and then you just stood there.
I think a break sounds good.
Well, it didn't have enough HP anyway to survive that, but among other things, that went poorly.
Do we want to reset as well? Sure.
Kanata really wanted the break.
To be fair, we would have wiped anyway, even if I ran off the cliff.
I mean, you alternatively could have not run off the cliff and just eaten one of the hits and then died to the stack, leaving only you dead.
Both yours took a hit.
I was panicking because I saw you over on our side. I'm like,
Oops. Well, actually, I was standing in the middle, just like in the middle. Like on south side. I was like, there's no one here. Why is there no? Ooh, ow. Left straight. That's not enough. I'm gonna die anyway. Wait, I'm in the wrong stack. Awkward. I should have just like stood south and just taken it like a champ.
You all hear me?
Yep.
Oh,
By the way, Konella, if you can hear me, I figured out what's going on with Albedo. And I just totally forgot that he has that passive that increases damage significantly on monsters under 50% HP. So if you're dicking around with like overworld hilly churls, they just like start taking. You're like they take. You hit them once and you're like, oh, it's 4,400, and hit them again, it's 5,600. You're like, oh, what? But yeah, I just ascended him and got 100 extra defense, and then got the talent level up to 6. And now he's doing 4,400 with a 90% crit rate. So
Nice. That's with the 3-star sword?
yeah,
Is 4,400 a crit or a non-crit?
that is a crit. That is a crit. But his gear is still trash, so I have quite a ways that I can increase that.
How can you get 90% crit with like trash artifacts?
Well, I mean, if you have a weapon that gives plus crit and a helmet that gives plus crit, that's like 60% right there. More than 60%. And you have your base 5%. I assume that the weapon is plus crit, right? It's not
You can get 28% crit if you're above 90% HP. It's the benefit of the sword.
okay, so
And 24-ish from the helmet?
31.
31?
I mean,
Oh yeah, it is 31.
yeah, it's 31 for crit rate, 62 for crit damage.
Right.
Was it me that wasn't ready?
Yes.
Oh, I was in combat. I was fighting the dummy. I'm here.
Yeah, the weapon is actually crit damage, but then the passive is the crit percentage, so it gives you both. It's amazing.
There is a crafted weapon that does that. I don't think it was a sword though.
Yeah, and I posted the helmet that I have, which is not a 5-star, but that means if I did actually have a real piece of gear, I could actually get like 6 or 7 more percent. Also, I got lucky and I got a flower that was Defender's Flower, and I got 3 rolls of crit rate up on it, so can't ask for more than that.
I mean, you can ask for more, but will you get it?
Not in Genshin.
Yeah, I'm once again salty about some of my artifacts. Like I had a hydro cup that had the hydro bonus damage on it, and it rolled defense 4 times or 3 times or something like that. I'm like, game, please.
Oh no, our FC boss.
Oops.
Are you at the point 2 now?
Oh no, I accidentally fell out of the instance.
You don't even like look at an artifact unless it starts with 4 stats. Because that's where it sucks.
No, I will look at 3-stat artifacts if none of those stats are HP or defense.
Yeah.
And I will even upgrade it to +4 to see what the last one is.
You're not gonna lose sleep at night knowing like you're losing a whole upgrade on it.
No, because you know what? I usually lose on average 3 upgrades per artifact.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I'll tell you what though, it makes sifting through the garbage a lot faster if you stop looking at anything less than good 4-stat starters. It's
I
like you
mean-
get one fact a week to look at, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's depressing.
It's not a greatest.
The
Like-
thing that I found is that like I made the mistake in the beginning of feeding too many artifacts to the ones that I thought were good, and they ended up being good. But like the things that I gave away, like I've never gotten anything that good again, and I need sets for a lot of characters, so I should have not fed those artifacts.
That's another correcting thing, right? If you only keep 4 starting stat artifacts, you have a ton of fodder to always eat.
I haven't farmed an artifact in half a month.
Must be nice.
No.
It's really not.
Okay, I know in my heart that I'm making some sort of progress, but it doesn't feel like it.
We're almost 55 though. That'll be a thing.
Another like 3% upgrading.
I think you're guaranteed 2 5-stars from domains of 55.
No way.
55 or 60, but yes.
That's a new thing, a new tier they're adding.
Maybe it's 6.
It's a stack. Out on the sides and stack.
Maybe it's 60, but I'm along.
Let's fight this boss. Nice. First an obliterate, then a cast. Move south. Sides and out on the B side. Then we do our north-south stacks. Sides and in. After the release. Check your thing. Two.
Move the first time.
When you get your numbers, make sure that you like wiggle a bit to see if you're tethered to the front one or the back one. It's a little hard to tell if the tether's going through to the other one or not. Stacks. In on corners and stack. purple.
What? That's 43,000.
I know.
I took a 43,000 auto. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Out on north-south?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the line goes straight through, so... It's going to be out on north-south. Twos. Threes. Oh, so that was...
Oh yeah, not that part of the
What
hand. The hand. Durr.
Here, help. What is it?
Time the blue markers were north, yeah?
I think blue was north, purple was south.
Is it random?
It is random.
It is random.
Yeah,
That's why you gotta wiggle. Or, you know, you don't even have to wiggle. Just like, once you have your marker, once the tethers are down, you can actually move in between the two, and then you can very clearly see which one you're tethered to, and which number you have. And then unless you're one, the one marker, you can just stay in between the two statues until the left-right death thing goes out. I can't do that because I'm the tank, and if I do that, it'll point the thing in the wrong direction, as we discovered. But everyone else can. You can just like chill in between the statues and then run from one side to the other if you need to.
Am I misremembering wrong? The south stack has 3 people, and the north stack has 5?
No. Well, I mean, on that poll, maybe, but it shouldn't be. It should be the same stack groups.
It's scary.
When he does the release after the stock, is there a geo follow up after that, or there's no follow up attack?
So the order of damage that goes out is you have the beam, then you have the stack with your partners. After it lands, there's no more damage until the individual beams, the tether beams from the statues.
Yup. And then for the release, when she does the elemental mechanics, does she follow it up with the last junction? I guess she doesn't have a junction at that point, huh?
Correct.
So there's no earth or ice.
No, you just like everyone just gets to the closest safe spot.
Okay.
And the knockback doesn't do damage either. It'll just knock you off the platform.
Yeah, I'm seeing a 5 and 3 split every time.
So we should just make sure that we know. Tam, you're going up north, right?
I've been going up north this whole time.
So it's me, Tam, Ollie, Midori. That should be 4 people. Unless you're saying there are 5 people up north, in which case placeholder needs to get south.
There's 5 people.
In which case placeholder get south.
What am I going south for?
For the stack, for the statues coming down.
Am I supposed to be south for that?
Yes, because we're doing our healer stacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my bad. Should have said something. Heck.
Cough.
Why you would just bring that up?
It's lions. Lions release more lions.
Oh man, the releases in between lions.
Yes.
Spicy. Well, if we can consistently get to lions, then that will be a good thing.
The second release is in Lions, right?
I'm like the 5th release or something. 4th release.
Sorry about that. Wait. Countdown's going. Stacks. North south. And stack. In melee range, please, placeholder.
I would have been there eventually.
I'm like, I just see you like yeet all the way to the edge of the arena. I'm
I
like,
would have been there eventually. Gotta trust.
It's like you might have been the only one alive. But you'd be there.
Gotta be kidding me.
That should have come anyway.
we can recover. Use mitigation if you can for this. Get to the west side, B side out. Down.
Not very cooperative.
No, very much not cooperative. It's going to be north-south splits, or north-south out. Check the hand, it's on the B side. North-south, out.
Don't panic about the living dead. It's just going to be a little tight.
Corners in. That's the stock. Corners in. Alright, it's on tanks and healers. Or it's on random people because someone was dead.
Yep.
Anti-knockback. Oh, fuck. I done goofed.
I gotta remember that the left-right comes before the tethers. I was like chilling in my spot with my ley lines, and then she purple-handed me. Whoops. Yeah, I think if I get a tether there, I'm just gonna chill in the very center, because like literally like an inch away from center is safe.
So you have one.
Are you talking about for the statues?
I was talking about the purple hand. Are we talking about statues?
No, I was asking which left-right are you standing in the middle for?
The purple hand.
Purple hand. What
When
purple
she
hand?
when she hits like more than half the arena with her purple hand.
Yeah, I mean, like, she does that several times in the fight.
I was referring to the one during Lions before we actually go to our tether spots.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, everyone can kind of be there. If you're tethered, like, you can chill in the middle of the arena until it is time.
Oh, we crossed there. We're not supposed to cross. I didn't realize that.
What? Yeah, you are.
The people with the lines in the middle?
Yeah, you are supposed to cross over eventually. Your tether should be across from you. Or your lion.
Yeah. There'll be a bunch of X shapes.
Not the first one.
Do I fundamentally misunderstand this mechanic?
The first lion tether? The baby?
As far as I'm aware, every single one of them will crisscross.
What the hell is this doing?
Fred?
Not according to the diagram I'm looking at.
outside sides. And then spread.
Nice.
Panic manimal.
Nice.
That's what I didn't have. It was charge.
It's an important part of that strategy.
Of course it went to me. Of course the other one tethered to me too.
Cast, and then we're going to move, and on the safe spot, go to the B side. Side out. She fucking stops. She just fucking stops there. I hate it. Come here. It's north-south after the knockback. North will be the closest. Is the B hand again. North-south. We don't have any healers. Oops.
I literally said it out loud to myself 3 times in a row, and I still went to the wrong side.
Gone for 4.
Like, I only killed one person, but I don't understand.
Red. Corners out and spread. I dashed, but I couldn't get far enough.
なぜそっとしておいてくれない。
So to clarify the thing that we were confused about as the poll was going on. In what step are they supposed to be crossed?
The little lions?
Yeah.
From the beginning, if you
Every single one.
stand directly across from yours, you'll kill someone.
Get page 3 in that guide. Maybe we're using the wrong term to describe a cross.
Yeah, the first lion beams don't come out until the third step.
Are there multiple lions?
Yes.
There are 4 small lions and 2 big lions.
Sorry, I meant, are there multiple lion guides?
There's the last thing that was linked in the boss strats channel.
Same thing.
If you've got Simba's and Mufasa's, then that's the one we're talking about.
And a Rafiki in the middle.
Rafiki.
So
That
yeah,
was not the one I was looking at. Okay. I was looking at the one on the internet guide that we hit.
Same. I was very confused.
Hopefully that clears things up. So yeah, for us, if we have tethers, we're like chilling in the middle till after the purple hand goes, and then you just go to your safe spot and chill for a bit.
yeah. So sorry for the confusion. We have switched to doing pug strat for everything, which is very much not what's in the text guide. So these are, even though it's called Uptide Lines Chinese version, these are the pugs, and Party Finder will call it the Billy Bitty strat. And all I know about Billy Bitty is it's the name of some social network.
Says for step 3 that the positioning is tight.
Yes, which is why we have the waymarks in the locations that they are. In particular, it's tight for the non-tethers. Like you see where I'm standing right here. It's like, this is just right. You are outside of this ring. Well, I mean, since the waymarks are here, you can position yourself. It's as out of melee as you can be while still being in melee. And you will just barely avoid the crisscross lion breaths. And still be able to do melee uptime.
No, give me another like 20 seconds. I'm relearning this entire phase.
Okay.
So the non-tethered people switch baiting the first, second, and third. Why? Because there's a debuff or something?
There's a puddle that gets dropped every time.
Yeah, but why couldn't the same ranged person just bait every time?
Pretty sure you get some sort of stack.
I do believe there is a debuff. There is a reason behind it.
They
Even if
don't,
it's not a debuff, I wouldn't worry about it.
they don't just arbitrarily make melee run out of range. I guess I assume that that's true, but okay.
You're supposed to get knocked out of range.
Is that what's going on?
So on the step 5, there's the knockback. All of the DPS are using anti-knockback skills so that they don't have to move.
You mean the tethers?
Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
The people who have DPS markers in this guide, the tether people, and also the ranged are using anti-knockback skills. The people who had not yet done a lion cone, which is the tanks or melee, then get knocked back or run into position with your anti-knockback skill up to bait the second puddle on the edge of the arena and the second cone from the lions.
So if we get lightning fire, do we just die?
No.
There's time.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be like, you're going to go, like, in this case, they're all like stacking on A and C, but instead you'll be stacking on B and D. Right? And then just run back to whatever your closest thing is. So you resolve it in whatever the closest safe spot is, but then you have time to get back onto your way marker. Ready to check this out again.
I think I thought that the links in the channel were just links from the guide.
Well, learn you, I guess.
Oh, food.
That's how I feel every time I eat dinner. Oh, food.
I'm a little more enthusiastic about actually eating in real life.
Especially if it's French onion soup.
Oddly specific.
There was a conversation earlier. Bread. Tighten out. Spread.
Oh,
All the way south.
Ooh. Well, it's a wipe.
that's the last one. That's this one.
Hey! It's not
Because
a
none of
wipe.
them hit the middle.
I'm still not taking his res.
We can practice this next mechanic.
Okay.
Ass up.
You need like 8 people to practice the next game.
I'll just cure
Corner routes on the B side or 2 side. that laugh.
Decline.
Placeholder, you must understand your position. You are not a decision maker about when we wipe.
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty clear-cut case.
Doesn't matter. You can't make that call.
I mean, if we start wiping to DPS, then you can make that call.
That's fair.
Like when we start wiping to like 3 or 4% enrages.
Each in the middle. I'll res when everyone else is up in that situation.
It's like a game of res chicken.
Exactly.
Can we recover is something that only healers can decide.
It's more of a, do I want to recover this?
I mean, willpower falls under the can category.
Dax. Somehow I imagine that as like a computer dialogue pop-ups like, do you want to recover this wipe? Sides in with your stack. Very in, very in. I can't believe you survived. Honestly.
That was a benediction, unfortunately.
It was, but we don't need it right now, so.
Whoa! Say that so grudgingly.
Oh, I never Benny Carrot there.
Because you used the stack. Good question, what? That's also a question. Well, I didn't think that that little wimpy hit was gonna kill me. Normally does like basically no damage. Outs north south.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not possible to pull it all the way.
If I started south, I could.
No, even when you have.
It's corners in. It's on the other side from normal. Ah! There was one more shock. You can't count.
The block count.
Counting to 4 is hard.
Did the first one go off at the same time as the purple half screen thing?
Actually, so what you can do is, since the numbers are supposed to be going north and south, right? I'm going to take a second to do a little let's pretend thing. So we've got statue down here, right? Everybody who, like, on the first one you have to bait to a side, but then after that you can kind of just be like in the middle in case you need to get to the other side for the hand knockback, and you can be like over here, like already almost in position, if you are not numbers 4. And then the 4s, you know, you still try to bait them as, you know, pretty north and south, but you can start scooching in that direction because everyone else should be not in the line of that beam. So if we're lucky, it will be on the same side that we have to dodge for the hand, but we might not get lucky and have to cross over at some point. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, as 3, you can actually just like run straight across, basically.
Yep, and as long as we keep the middle safe, you know, people are actually correctly baiting north and south, then there should be no problem.
Last pull.
Oh,
I'm not putting food on.
I guess we can.
Yeah, me either.
I haven't had food on.
You're gonna die to like the icicles from just not having the connected.
Earthen Fury, it's just going to be like, well, that was it.
Probably.
Just gonna put down that asylum.
Bread. Tides now. Bread.
control side myself.
Damn it. Second guess myself. I'm safe. Stack with my dead body.
Don't think that's how that works.
I don't think it counts your dead body.
But it has a thing over it. God, I got a thing. Oh my god, this is terrible.
Kabloom!
Yeah, that's true. Kabloo.
All right.
I feel a lot better about this fight overall. Like, I understand what's going on, but we're having some execution problems.
I mean, that's often the case. So, did we, did people want to do Titan Unreal today or Friday?
I'm down to do it today.
I'm fine for today.
Okay. Stick around if you can.
Depends on how long we go.
If you have a time limit, you can try for the time limit, then dip out. So, kind of up to you, right?
I'll see myself out.
Alright, well, I guess
Good night for those who are leaving.
good night, and push in Party Finder then.
You can set it to healer or DPS, and I can flex.
Well, set it to tank, healer, or DPS, because I would much rather DPS.
We're going to do something like this.
And make sure that it's set to duty complete.
Where is the thing?
What's a good DPS for
Will
this?
you be able to do it if I'm in the party?
You're already in the party, so you don't need to. If you dip out, you can't rejoin the party.
Ah.
Yeah, this is how you get a clear for a friend quote party.
I thought I wouldn't let you set that if somebody in the party didn't have it completed.
And we got DPS. Well, at least they're res mage. Though no one should be dying. Hang on a second, let me think about this. Is Gunbreaker really what I want to do on this fight?
Not bad. The warrior wouldn't be bad either.
I think I might want to do Warrior.
My problem is I don't think I want to do.
I didn't say anything about Discord. Should we?
I mean, this is no.
This is
They should
pub,
just
right?
fucking. They should just fucking know the strat.
Fair enough.
There is one strat for Titan,
All right, I'm ready.
and this is not a learning party. I assume you did Titan a long time ago, Tam, right? Like like you actually do know.
I know most of it.
Fair enough.
Like the last
I'll try to do callouts.
because I mean we did min eye level Titan, so
Yep, it's easier than that.
Yeah, but we don't have Echo.
Same
So the
thing.
DPS check is actually harder.
Mid-eye level doesn't have echo, does it?
It does.
No, they turn it off for you.
You have to have min eye level and Echo Silence We did not beat it with mid-eye level with Echo turned off.
Right, you get 5% per wipe after 3 minutes. That's right. We actually did it at like 15 or 20%. I think.
Yeah.
It's not the.
Not real midnight. Like it resets it to 0, but we build it up quite a bit.
Maybe I should have gone trigger. I don't know.
What are we synced to?
4:30.
Should we put down the C marker?
Yeah, that's fine. Latency is a lot better than it was at the time.
Oh yeah. Outbuster.
Yeah, so I don't need to use a cooldown for the first one, but I do need to be topped off.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That's some sad DPS.
Yeah, I think I should not be on this class. Even though I'm not, it's not like I leveled the problem.
Get ready for another Mountain Buster.
Dr. Twins.
But it's like pretty quickly. If you're doing, if you're taking Titan at the time, try to not go south for that so that you can just stay there.
I hadn't been looking for you dead.
Huh? I mean, these are the soft ones. These are the ones that don't give us stack. Home.
Bull crap.
Are you guys off the edge? Alright,
Yep.
just fall off.
All right.
Like, I've done this on, gosh, nearly every class, but I thought it would be better on this one. Because, like, you know, you sometimes join the hunt rank, the hunt trains, and you're like, this is a S rank, max level, and I'm the highest DPS out of the 200 people here. Surely I must know how to play this class, but clearly, at the end of the day, it's the number that matters, not the relative ranking.
Maybe Unbreaker would have been better. I think that Heart of Stone is like all the time.
That's true, actually, in this fight. Older fights are actually probably better in. Warrior has nice tools, though, too.
I mean, Raw Intuition is on the same cooldown. It's just like...
How did your health drop so fast?
He's doing autos in the middle.
Why?
Because that's old fight design. They never stop auto attacking. Literally ever. Middle of cast bars, auto attacks.
Wow.
We have the boss currently.
What, you thought this was supposed to be a fair fight?
Buster? Now Buster. We can actually stay here. This is fine. Yeah. 30% is not enough health.
I got you.
Not on my screen. I guess I could have one-gamed it, but no. Rock circle. Still resolve these rocks. Buster, and swap us in it.
Top people down. Whee.
No, I don't want to be stuck in a rock.
I actually have no idea why I got knocked off. So
Is that on the
The little
ads?
guys also do the.
yeah, I thought I was out of it, but
I think those guys can be, like, their line attack can be baited, because I think they always shoot it towards... This guy's like, this is not a clear party. Because I'm pretty sure that the ads always aim it towards the tank that's tanking the ads. So the tank can actually just bait them off the edge and use anti-knockback if necessary.
I mean, they might aggro it towards they might throw it towards the closest person, which is usually supposed to be the tank. Are we level capped? We're not.
80. You're level 80.
But how does a red mage beat?
Red Mage just got kind of buffed this.
I was screwing up like all over the place.
I mean, at the end I did and I died, but like the rest of the phase, I did not. I didn't make any mistakes.
Maybe they have like
No, there's no
four.
matter. We're level synced.
Yeah, but if they have 430 gear and it's melded, they have a
Does
damage.
that. Also, that's not going to make a difference of like 30% damage or whatever. It's just like red mages are actually pretty strong right now. Like, and they can have pretty close to 100% uptime.
I have time to look it up.
I wonder.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm on Dragoon, to be fair. And Dragoon is like, it's literally 4th and 5th lowest. So Dragoon is 2% better.
Plus, my skill speed is all probably screwed up.
Your skill speed will definitely be lower. That's for sure. I know one way you don't have to worry about Dragon DPS is if we swap roles and you tank.
I mean, sure.
Only if you want to, or are willing to.
Okay, I guess we have a second while this person's joining, so I can think about it. Because I gotta mentally run through the fight. I've never actually, in mid-eye level, been on the tank side, but
Yeah, I always forget how much damage those mountain busters do until you take one and it's unmitigated 90% of your health with no stack. And so
we'll swap it 2 stacks.
2 stacks. And it's also going to be always at the same point in the fight if the DPS is consistent. Because you should skip the second Mountain Buster in the first phase. Which means that your stacks will fall off before the first Mountain Buster in the second phase, so you'll take the first 3 Mountain Busters. Assuming that you don't die.
Can you paste your pull macro into Discord for me?
Is right. 10. Put it in the static only. Queues up.
So I have Heart of Stone. Is it better for you to be main tank, Tylee, or should I do it?
You're both going to need to do it. The question is who's going to pick up ads.
Yeah.
Usually whoever the first tank is going to be the tank during the last phase.
Okay, well then I'll
Do
when
you,
the ads spawn.
do you want ads or not?
I'll take ads. That's fine. I vaguely remember doing that, so.
You can also like force whoever ends up. One of you needs tank stance.
Thank you.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you can also.
This is 2.0 content.
You can force ads by swapping right before the Heart of Stone phase, or not Heart of Stone. You know, the Heart phase.
Thought you were taking ads.
That's the first person tank.
The first tank is the one who is tanking the boss in the last phase, assuming he swaps. Just make sure that Tylee grabs the boss during the heart phase. You can only provoke as soon as he comes down, because otherwise he's not targetable. Buster, and then swap. Bait the landslide. Again, back north for the next jails.
Oh, there's not one there?
Alright, so Tully provoke as soon as he comes down. And you can still shirk while this is, even though you can't target. I see. Stay here for heals. Oh, except for tank, of course. And then swap as soon as these heads die. And then Mount Buster soonish. After these jails. Back tight. Maybe double plume soon after these tumults. Then stay out. Get back in.
Oh, that's fine.
I got res. Alright, go to the safe side. Stack tight. Gonna be the bombs everywhere. The south line. And then get to the south one. Wait. Y'all aren't killing the same one.
Definitely a problem.
I wonder if people chose because of C.
I chose the other side of C.
That one was,
D is slightly off south.
yeah. So the one next to C, yeah, that is correct.
Your tank stance off at the beginning and then turn it on like after 10 seconds. That would be great. Because my ramp is kind of slow. So I guess I could do the other opener. I'll just.
No, if you are taking the ads, I'm tanking first.
Yeah, it will work out if Tylee takes first. Assuming no one dies.
Maybe I was just tearing you backwards. I don't know.
Buster. Good. That's the good DPS. Skipping all that jazz. Oh, that was unfortunate. We should probably just wipe it.
Oh.
That'll wipe it. Aww. Stuck in a rock.
I was like dead center on him when he started the landslide. I was
Sucks.
not getting out of that. And I hate how he's pushing you one way, but if you're on the other side of him, you get pushed off.
So you can always survive landslide if you use your anti-knockback. It's there's no point in the fight where you need to use anti-knockback, so you can just save it for a pinch.
Didn't have that back then.
Then I gotta be lucky enough that I press it in time so that it actually works before I get launched.
I mean, I'm trying to help here.
I know. But that's like how that works for me, is like I'll press it and like it'll say I used it, but then I will still get knocked back.
Turn tank stance on much later.
Wait. That is actually a wipe. You cannot do this fight with a tank dead. Alright, and it's 10 o'clock, so we can try this again some night when we have a little more time.
That's hilarious. So if you launch yourself off the platform, you immediately go to the bottom.
Yes.
And it looks like you're doing actions on the bottom.
And
Alright.
it's faster to leap off the edge than it is to walk off the edge. I'm not gonna lie, that first run when I was tank, I was just like, I